Listen closely, my child. I know you felt the weight of circumstances that seemed to stand still, the paths that appeared sealed by human effort alone. But hear me now, my beloved one, for this connection is not by chance. This moment, this very breath, is precisely timed. What I am now revealing to you is not merely a small adjustment to your hardship, but a complete unfolding, a boundless provision that will transform your inner being and every aspect of your surroundings. It is a profound shift far beyond what your current sight can grasp, and it begins to manifest even as you listen. When quiet times come and everything seems to slow down, remember that my schedule is always perfect. Each moment of waiting has its reason, and every truth you learn through patience builds your spirit. Do not grow restless if solutions do not appear at once. A mighty change is happening right now, and nothing can halt its progress. The quiet hopes you have held close are about to become clear for all to see. I have spoken a word in the unseen world, and what was held back has started to flow like a powerful current moving forward without hindrance. The pledge that felt forgotten is now rushing towards you. No opposing power can stop what I have already decided for your journey. There will be no barriers too tall, no entries sealed by human effort that can keep my intentions for you from coming to pass. Very soon, my child, you will start to see the indications. Small things around you will shift, and within your heart, you will feel something important arriving. I am not talking about a far-off time, but about things happening now. Chances will appear unexpectedly. Answers that were hidden will become known, and others will come forward to help you. When I decide to act, I do so fully. My reply comes with strength, with dignity, and with boundless giving. A great release is now unfolding for your resources. A quick, strong, and free movement. You will sense a change in the very air around you. What felt like it would take forever will happen quickly. What felt burdensome will start to feel easy. Where nothing stirred, you will perceive fresh openings. Where there was sadness, new hope will rise. The skies have already spoken my desire, and the world below will answer. None of this is accidental, my child. This message comes to you now because something is about to be completed in your life. What is unfolding is not by chance. Limited ways that appeared shut will become broad chances. What stood still will start to move. What was lacking will begin to overflow. Listen closely, my beloved one. Some good things come to pass not just by your effort, but by my own declaration. When I choose, the world pays heed. The heavens work together, and ways appear, even when there seemed to be no path. Today is one of those times when my voice rings out clearly to declare that your period of need is closing. My child, for too long, you carried the heavy sense that well-being was always just beyond your grasp. You kept silent requests deep inside, often hiding your sadness so others would not see your difficulties. Today I speak not of what people can accomplish on their own, but of the holy promises I give, which are now moving forward for your good. When I decide to favor a life with triumph, nothing can stand in its way. Circumstances change, your surroundings adapt, supportive people appear, opportunities become evident, and even what you believed was lost will be given back to you completely. I have led you to this exact moment to announce victory over the worldly parts of your life. For too long, you have shouldered heavy loads that were never intended for you, worries that stole your rest, duties that felt impossible to manage, and roads that appeared completely shut. Even when you questioned if I still held you in my thoughts, I was already designing the course of your triumphs, outcomes you had yet to discover. What felt like an absence of my hand was in truth a period of careful arrangement. Each moment of waiting served a specific intention. While you focused on what seemed beyond your grasp, I was already smoothing the way. While you grieved over what you lacked, I was already setting in motion the provisions that were on their journey to you. When I step in, my child, I bring surprising changes. I do not offer small amounts but overflowing abundance. I do not just restore what was lost but give back much more. When I touch any part of a life, scarcity cannot stay, for where I am present need disappears. Do not examine your finances with hopelessness. See my power to transform all things. When I give a command, my beloved one, even those you don't know begin to give what they held on to. I guide thoughts, create openings, and move people who seem distant to bring unexpected answers. You're seen. I have not only heard your prayers, but I have also noticed every sign of faith spoken even in your toughest moments. Some requests may seem small to you, but to me they become keys to new possibilities. When I bring good fortune to a life, I do not confine it to your money, but stretch it to your inner self, your physical state, and all your dealings with others. Prepare to see what you once believed was impossible. Get ready to embrace solutions in areas you had given up on. From this moment on, nothing will stay the same. For a long while, you held the conviction that all things rested upon your own capabilities. I let you walk that path to show that when my purpose acts, everything changes in an instant. Some good things come not from human effort, but from my divine revelation. Today I choose to reveal the sincere work you perform through difficulty will be met with joyful outcomes. The provisions you have searched for, expected, imagined, and toiled over will come to you in twice the amount. Some look at your life and see only limits. I, however, see immense promise for a remarkable financial shift. There were nights, my child, when you wondered if keeping hope alive was still worth it. Moments when the burden of duties felt more oppressive than you could sustain. You have faced financial reports, money worries, broken agreements, and looks of uncertainty. Yet, none of these moments have lessened the promise I personally set down for you. I do not leave my plans unfinished. I bring them to their full completion. So today I speak with divine assurance. Stop lingering on past regrets. Welcome the present with confidence. Just as dry ground flourishes with rain, so will your financial situation flourish with the good things I have already said. It is no accident that you are hearing these words, my beloved child. This is direction from my presence. For right now, as you turn your heart toward me, I am activating things that were still. A perfect order is revealing itself beyond what you can perceive in your life. Conversations that were halted are now flowing. Hidden benefits become clear. People who had overlooked you begin to connect, and supplies that felt distant are now within reach. You will personally discover that my assurances are not idle words but always lead to completed realities. When I declare something, I make sure it happens. When I give my word, I fulfill it. When I make a promise, it comes true. Your steady confidence will enable what feels impossible. It does not matter if your financial records show a shortfall, if your income is small, or if routes seem closed. When I enter a circumstance, conditions give way. It is not the might of your own striving that opens a path, but the effect of my spoken word. What you have given up will not be returned in its initial condition, but in a far better way. What was wrongfully taken will be given back to you with extra benefit. What seemed without life will awaken with increased strength. I am the God who brings what is not expected, who changes situations at once, who turns difficulties into evidence of my kindness. Many will watch your life without understanding how these things happened. Some will label it luck, others simply coincidence. You asked for a particular sum and I heard you. Yet what I am ready to give you far exceeds your greatest imaginings. For I do not function within the confines of human reason, but in the realm of wonders. You thought you were asking for a figure, but in truth, you were starting a plan much greater than you can comprehend. Nothing will happen without cause. Every piece will fulfill a purpose. Every door will open exactly when it is meant to. Every supply will reach you at the ideal moment. Because I do not bestow blessings prematurely or belatedly, but at the most appropriate time, one that amazes even the most skeptical. While others count small amounts, you, my beloved, will speak of the proofs of my action. While many talk about challenges, you will proclaim abundant provision. For when I choose to set a life apart, I do not do it with small gestures, but with plain signs that my promise is alive. Do not concern yourself with those who questioned, those who mocked, or those who ignored your acts of faith. Soon those same people will personally see what I have brought about. This is not to raise your status, but to bring glory to mine. For every good thing given to you serves a higher aim, to show that I am a God who honors his commitments. My beloved child, as you arrive at this new beginning, I ask you to simply be still. Listen closely, my child, to the truth I share with you now. From this moment, your mind will no longer dwell on lack, but on my boundless provision. The worries that have bound you will dissolve in the assurance of my presence. Let go of the weight of what is to come, my beloved, for I am already in every moment awaiting you. Do not fear tomorrow's arrival, for I have cleared the way before your steps. You will find doors opening easily, and what you need will arrive without your asking, where there was once nothing. Vibrant new paths will emerge. I call into existence what remains unseen. All riches and valuables are mine. Everything is within my reach. No limit holds me. The help you have sought for your needs will manifest abundantly. This is not chance, my child, but the unfolding of my promise. The moment is ripe and the time for acceptance has come. While others are still, I am at work. As you speak to me, I am setting things in motion. While you wait, I am preparing. With me there is no delay, only the perfect moment. What seemed unattainable will now serve your journey. Your time of simply watching is concluding. The hour has arrived to live out what has been declared in the unseen world. As my words advance, new territory opens for you. What seemed empty will now bring forth vitality. The blessings I pour out are not fleeting. They confirm my pledges and bring lasting good. Some good things will not merely pass by, but will establish a lasting heritage. When I choose to bless, I do not bestow something fragile, but a strong support, a firm footing that lasts through years and challenges. For too long, my cherished one, you believed true well-being was only for a select few, far from your own existence. I now show you that genuine abundance is part of my promise to you, not dependent on chance. I know every detail of your financial journey. Each silent difficulty you have faced has been observed. Each act of trust you have performed has been noted. Each choice you made, even with limited means, has been acknowledged for its worth. When someone acts with certainty, even without instant proof, they demonstrate faith in what is to come. I reward such confidence with overflowing abundance. An act of trust made when little is available holds deep spiritual meaning. While others hold back, the one who shares from a place of difficulty unlocks spiritual roots that were previously closed. I have seen your quiet acts of generosity, my child. Even when you had little left, I witnessed you sharing food during hardship, offering help despite your own scarcity, choosing to lean on me instead of fearing lack. None of these actions were in vain. Not one of these deeds has been overlooked. They have established a course of honor that now starts to yield its recompense. The return you will experience will not be based on what you own, but on who I am. My ways of accounting go beyond human thought. For where logic stops, I bring forth more. While you considered ways to meet your commitments, I was already clearing the way for your freedom from debt. While you tried to preserve your small resources, I was preparing an abundant provision. When you felt everything was falling apart, you were actually allowing me the opportunity to reconstruct on a larger, better scale. Many see prosperity as simply money or numbers. I see it as a tool to accomplish higher purposes. I speak to you now, my beloved one, because the chosen moment has arrived. Do not let time's passage obscure your insight. Do not heed those voices that attempt to lessen the light of expectation within you. You were chosen to hear these words. And in my view, truly nothing happens without a reason. You must remain firm, not due to solitude, but because when you quiet the clamor in your mind, you can perceive my voice more clearly. It is in that quiet space where your spirit finds calm that I prepare your victory. While the world is loud, I call you to connect with me in faith. Do not wake up in fear, nor leave yourself open to the foe who wishes to steal your peace. Stand strong, for with each step you advance, I am already ahead, making the path clear. I want you to be sure, my beloved, that you will thrive. Nothing can block what I have already set in place for your life. Do not regret the hardships, for it is through these very experiences that I am forming your success. Many believe genuine success is simply gathering goods or wealth. But I assure you, my child, true well-being is finding wholeness in your spirit, your inner being, and your physical self. It is waking each day with anticipation, seeing the unlikely become real, and maintaining inner calm even when trouble is all around. This is what it means to truly prosper. Advancing with me in every area, certain you will never be defeated. Now, I share something I want you to hold deeply within you. Do not give your opponent any advantage. He will always seek weak points, always try to see out doubt, always whisper ideas to make you feel weak, insufficient, or forgotten. But I declare to you with certainty, my beloved child, you possess strength. You are capable. You are cherished and protected. When you remain connected with me, you build spiritual safeguards that no opposing power can break through. Remember the many times you felt cornered, yet I showed you ways out no one else saw. Recall the seasons when sadness overwhelmed you and you questioned if joy would ever return. Yet I restored the brightness. I maintain the same unwavering support for you now. If you remain firm, you will know not just freedom but growth. I will bring forth richness in your empty spaces, my child, where nothing seemed possible. I will cause vitality to appear.
Thanks for watching God's Helps. Subscribe for daily divine messages. Click on the bell icon. Don't miss out daily God's message.